with D'Amato's anti-league suck organization. Weber must decide if he will do the same. Who's going to come to play this time? Find out next on RollerJam. The World Skating League tonight comes from you from the MGM Grand Hotel in Las Vegas. Hi, everybody. I'm Rory Marcus along with Lee Hawk Rearman. Tonight, what a matchup. The Illinois Riot going against the home team here in Las Vegas, the Nevada Hot Dice. And last time we saw the Riot Hawk, little Richard Brown had that team playing some tough skating.
Well, he had to play some tough skating, but they lost. Yeah. Little Richard Brown never likes to lose. But I think the big story tonight is the fact that little Richard Brown built these Nevada Hot Dice. They're called the X-Men. Jason McDaniel, Micah Martin, Mark Weber, all were led by little Richard Brown last season. His imprint on them is lasting, Rory.
And it was a strange scene a few minutes ago in the Hot Dice locker room where Mark D'Amato of the New York Enforcers had a chat with this team.
You go out there, you kick Richard's butt. Remember what he did to you. He abandoned this team. Right? You go out there, you kick his butt, I cover all the fines. You mess Richard up, I'll cover the hospital bill.
Can you imagine going into another team's locker room and offering to pay their fines if indeed they are fined? But that is what Mark D'Amato has done for the Nevada Hot Dice to skate tonight.
Well, I just want to know, how does this Mark D'Amato, we know he's maniacal, we know he's demonic, we know we got all kinds of catchy names for him. How does this guy always immerse himself? Last week, he boycotted, didn't play. This week, he's not even scheduled to play. He's in the other team's lineup, and they're paying fines. Unbelievable. Mark D'Amato always finds a way to make a big difference with a good or bad.
And don't forget, little Richard Brown last week when we last saw him was writhing in pain. He was injured. He was helped off the track. They've been working on him prior to the game tonight. And look at the look on his face. He kind of looks like, oh, I'd like to get out there, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it or not. We'll see if little Richard Brown is able to play tonight or not. As we get set to take a look at the Illinois Riot coming on the track. And here come the women. And you know who their leader is, spiritually and physically. It's Patsy Delgado. Since Richard Brown brought her to the team, it has made a big difference. The Illinois Riot and Patsy Delgado, definitely a veteran team. Now with the men coming out, we'll see if Brown's even able to skate out during the introduction. And I guess not, because in the back of the pack, there is Ray Robles. It looks like he's going to be leading this club tonight. So the Illinois Riot might be a little bit short without Richard Brown.
Well, here comes the Nevada Hot Dice. We all know about the X-Men. We talked about them at the top. Of course, we've got the Showgirls, their signature Showgirl sizzle. They're led, of course, by Kim Hart, who's always who's never a loss for her. They've got the Bowens going. Here comes the men. I'm looking for Kim Hart. I don't quite see her, boys.
Well, I have not had any reports about any kind of injuries or any reason she wouldn't be here. There's Mark Weber. He's here and ready to go. And let's take a look around and see if Kim Harwood spoke too soon. She's not only here, but she's really here.
Well, they call them the Showgirls. Kim Hart, the spiritual, emotional, and now fashion leader of the Showgirls of the Nevada Hot Dice women. I tell you what, I wait for this moment all week when we get to see their signature move, the Showgirl sizzle.
It's been a trend throughout the league. Denise Logan started it, then Suzanne Chalene coming in with different uniforms. And now Richard Brown is on the track. So a little bit of a Willis Reed move for Richard Brown. He's going to come out here even though he's banged up, even though he's hurt. He is going to try and lead his team in this game against the Nevada Hot Dice. So you got to give him credit for guts, if nothing else. Here are the rules of RollerJam. There are 4 6-minute periods. The women skate periods 1 and 3. The men skate periods 2 and 4. There are 5 skaters per team, 2 jammers and 3 blockers. The blockers wear white helmets. The jammers have the black helmet with the stripe. Points are scored when jammers lap opposing team members. Here's an example of what I was just talking about. The jammer for the green team breaks out from the pack and circles the track. For each member of the red team that he or she passes, 1 point is earned.
Well, nothing is simple enough for me except key matchups. The key matchups today are Kim Hart, the queen of the Showgirls in her new silver helmet, versus Patsy Delgado, the emerging powerhouse in the World Skating League, Rory.
We'll get a chance to see them number 1. 4 periods in RollerJam, remember, and this game between the Illinois Riot and the Nevada Hot Dice, there's the signal right there that we're ready to go into period number 1.
And look for Patsy Delgado to try to immediately get underneath the helmet, or if not the silver helmet, of some of these Hot Dice, as she tried to do to Denise Logan last time out, Rory.
First jam of the night, and Kim Hart takes the jammer's helmet, which in this case is silver, so there goes your rules of RollerJam. And Ileana Bonilla has the more conventional helmet, but down she goes here in this first jam.
Well, she's got the silver helmet on. I guess that's a jammer helmet, Rory. But Kim Hart, the Heartbreaker, taking full advantage of the new fashion, I guess, statements we're all making here in the World Skating League. Good for her.
This is, after all, the Silver State. So she has on the silver outfit, the silver helmet, but now she has Patsy Delgado in front of her. And Patsy Delgado says, I've been around a long time. I've got these quad skates on, and here's a headbutt for you. Silver helmet or not, that took her out.
Well, the last time we saw Delgado, she went after Denise Logan with a vengeance because of her outfit. Well, a little more of the same from Delgado. Last time it was Logan. Well, today Kim Hart saw Delgado's fury up close and personal.
Believe me when I tell you that Patsy Delgado is a throwback to the old days. She was a star in the roller game. She was an LA T-Bird, and she doesn't care for anybody out of uniform. She'll make that statement. So no scoring on that first jam. Hawk, as the Nevada Hot Dice get a chance to play in front of their home crowd here.
Well, watching the showgirls sizzle, they've always been a really tight unit led by Kim Hart, but Kim Hart is trying to set herself apart, similar to what Stacey Prince did last year to her pod squad. Let's see how Laura Weintraub and the other showgirls react to it, Rory.
Laura Weintraub's out there right now for the Hot Dice, but she's outnumbered 2-on-1. She's going to try and split the middle. It didn't work, did it? Weintraub goes down, and now the Riot trying to get on the scoreboard first.
When these Hot Dice came out, I think the hometown might have put them a little bit into a lull. They might have been celebrating too much, maybe out a little